Live.
Go great.
Watching the stream. We are on.
All right.
Well then.
Death is inevitable when it comes for all of us.
Welcome back, everyone.
That's EO. We're all going to have a unique call sign.
I don't
I'm
like
gonna
this.
No.
You can't make me say that ever again.
Do they all have to be cursed?
Or you're one and done.
I think the cursedness is a requirement.
Okay, that's
I just want a wheel of cheese, please.
I'm gonna have to think of one then.
Not even
But
that
next time,
curse.
not the DM is specifically not allowed to say it. So
Technically just a fact of life.
yeah,
Yeah, mine and arguments actually go well together. Mine and
Okay.
arguments actually go well together.
So, last time we did some more traipsing around in the jungle. You all found some additional strange stone objects and had a very heavy argument and conversation ensuing afterwards. But you have all rejoined each other back in the first room that you had entered this strange place. Still a little on edge, I'd imagine, but things are calming down. What would you like to do?
So
look at me, I am ugly.
So yeah, Rusty and Reginald will come back into the clearing. I am sort of just glancing it back at Reggie and then at everyone else, just sort of not really sure how this is going to go.
Holding for a moment, Phoebe, did you mean to run music yet?
I had it, I was just waiting to play. Thank
Okay.
you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
I'm just Baka. I don't know where I am.
What's going on?
Rusty will say, I believe we are going to try this again.
So I'm just gonna hold up the triangular stone. Can we start looking for this thing's home?
Baka's going to go back into the woods and go to the octahedrons.
Well, hold on. Does Grandpa just leave?
Yeah.
I mean, he can.
Yeah.
He has free will.
Rusty will just say, not another one.
Alright, hold on. Give me 2 seconds to get the page up.
Baka was amused by the octahedrons. He really likes those things.
I'm glad you
still holding the
are.
octahedron.
Well, I mean, we're going to have to go back there at some point anyway, so,
Yeah.
might as well have
No,
stuff.
wait. I was still holding that, wasn't I?
You don't have any of the. You don't have the octahedrons. All of them are back in that one space. You have the cube,
No,
and
I
you
thought we
have
sat down and we're trying to find which one we needed to pick up.
the pyramid.
We tried, but it didn't go so well.
Yeah, you guys
Baka
triggered,
got turned invisible and you're riding him.
yeah, you guys triggered 2 wild magic instances and then decided
You're
that you
tempted. Okay, Baka, you gonna try and what do you want to do with these things?
Baka's going to pick one up.
Roll me a d8.
And that's how we lost Baka forever.
rolls D100. You accidentally cast banishment on yourself.
Watch him just by random chance pick up the right one.
Maybe. Second time's the charm, I guess.
Which one's the D8? This one.
What?
It's the double pyramid.
Yeah, I got it. Hold on.
The diamond type one, yeah.
3.
Roll me a d100. So that's both of the ones with 1 through 10.
Yep. Got my new dice. Yay, I'm so happy. That's not a D10, that's what that is. I looked at one of the die and said an 11. I'm like, wait a minute.
Does your set have 2 d10s in it, or
What?
does your set have more than 1 d10?
No.
Okay, then you're just gonna have to roll that one twice, and just keep in mind which one is the tens digit.
You just roll a D100 and a D10, right?
Oh wait, do you have
This
a,
one? And this, oh no, this one, fuck, this one.
Okay.
They're the same shape. One just has double digits and the other has single.
No, one of those
Oh,
is
you
a
do
D8.
have that. Okay, cool. You do.
No, I switched it over. I picked
No,
up
I'm
the wrong
talking
one.
about Tyler. Tyler's
Oh yeah, I
holding
think
the D10 and a
Tyler. I
D8.
think you're holding a D8 in the other hand.
Just roll the D10 twice.
Well, though he has a D100, so he should also have a.
It's the two that are exactly the same. One of them just has double digits on it. Like they're the same in shape.
This one's a D12.
Not a
that,
D12.
Not that one.
Uh,
How many dice total are in the set?
There should be 7.
I don't think I have a D8.
Not a D8.
You just held up a D8.
You were just
We're talking a
holding up the
D10.
D8.
All right, so that's a D8.
This is not how it's-
What is the total number of dice you have there, Tyler? What is the total number?
7.
Okay, good. Then you do have both.
You should have both, yeah.
Where's my D10? Oh, here's my D10. Okay, I got it. I got them.
Like these.
You need both of them.
I got
both
them.
of the ones that are shaped.
Tyler,
Alright,
stop
I
harnessing your
think-
old man energy.
Yeah, seriously, I think Tyler's becoming.
Tyler's getting into character, and I don't like it.
All right, Tyler, tell us it.
What?
What's your number? Throw them for me.
56.
56.
Does Baka have any hair?
No.
Okay, we'll just say your scales
Looking at
fall
the
off.
table.
My scales fall off.
All of your scales just fall off.
Does that mean you have no skin?
No, he still has skin. He just doesn't have scales.
Yeah, it's on skin, my man.
You are
Don't look
completely smooth
You are
except for the
smooth
wrinkles.
now.
Except for the
I feel
wrinkles.
so much younger.
Irritated.
I wouldn't say feel so much younger yet. Are you gonna try for another one?
Yes.
Okay, now roll the D8.
He's just gonna
Again.
brute force this puzzle.
I mean, there's an easy way to brute force it.
7.
Roll me a D100.
90.
Ah, no, you already did that. I'm changing it. Fuck it.
Want him to roll again?
Yeah, roll again for me. You've already become invisible.
71.
Okay. You suddenly feel. Hold on. I'm just gonna skip up to the next thing. Fuck it. You see some other random creature floating around in the tree line not too far away from you. Just fucking die. Just flops to the ground and dies.
Oh my god.
Well, that's safe.
Just kind of circled it.
Oh my god, Franklin. I stopped petting you for 3 seconds.
It's like that poor. He just looks at it like that poor thing does not correlate him picking up the octahedron to that thing dying at all.
I'll let you go one more time before I let everyone else do whatever they're gonna do.
8.
Roll me a D100.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
58. I think I literally just rolled that. Hold on.
No, you haven't.
Okay.
You rolled 59.
Are you what do you have on your person, like clothing or object wise?
A mace and a shield.
What are they made out of?
No idea.
Are you wearing armor?
Wood, metal, wood and metal?
Probably wood and metal.
Probably wood and metal. Tyler, are you wearing armor?
No.
Okay. So other than that, you might have some simple cloth on.
No, he's not wearing anything.
Oh, I thought he had like a sash or something.
I mean, he's got his shells. He doesn't really
Yeah.
have to wear anything. We'll say your shield is partially wood, and you notice that it catches on fire. Okay, We're gonna take a break from you for a minute to see what the others would like to do.
Yeah, Maka just sees his shield
I'm going to
staring at
hold
it.
the pyramid in my hand,
Okay.
and I'm gonna walk through the forest. Does anybody want to join me?
Where do you want to go?
Hold on, I'm gonna ask anyone in the group. I am going to go and figure out where this goes. Who's joining me?
In a minute, I'm looking between Cyrus and Reggie. Are we? It just thinks for a moment. Good.
Reginald's going to walk over to the weapons that he laid down. Are you still in the vicinity of those, or did you move?
He moved. He's sitting cross-legged and clearing, aggressively picking his teeth with an arrow.
Okay. And I am going to start to reattach. I will reattach the prosthesis, and I'll start picking up my weapons. Followed by ending it with sheathing the dagger in the elbow of the prosthesis. And Reginald will kind of... He won't look at you, but he'll side-eye you, and he'll say, I'm half sorry. I don't know if there's a word for that, but that's the best way I can describe it.
Does Cyrus do anything, or does he just keep going?
He's just gonna sit there.
Okay. Shall we move on then?
Yeah, so I'll sit back up, and I will head off with Nair.
Rust Bucket, are you going with or staying back?
Yeah, I'm following.
Hello.
I am just sort of looking
Okay,
at, just stealing glances at Cyrus every now and
Alright.
then.
Where would
No,
you like
I'm in
to?
the middle of something.
Oh, Cyrus, are you
Well-
going with, or are you just gonna keep squatting?
Iris is sitting in that clearing and he's not moving.
Do you know where it is?
Matt's on the phone.
Okay. Alright, bye. Sorry, my laptop is at like halfway percent. I was seeing if there was a charger because I can't find mine for the moment. Well, there goes that D20. It just fell off the bed. Off the thing I was using.
Fine.
But do you have intention to go somewhere? I'm pretty sure you guys have been in like all of the rooms.
I have not been in all the rooms.
5 and 15.
We've been in most of them, but
But we haven't.
I just rolled 5, so please.
Flip a
Please take me
coin.
there.
I think he's just said he rolled 5.
I rolled a 5.
Oh, you rolled a 5? Okay. Well, alright, you're in 5. You've not been here before. I don't remember describing it to you guys. In the center of this clearing, a short rectangular pedestal is eerily on fire. The grass around it is charred and black.
I'm gonna plop the pyramid on top of it.
Okay. It floats weightlessly for a moment, the fire enveloping it. And then, Nair, you watch as this thing violently gets tossed back at you.
Yep.
And you take
1,000 points of damage.
5 points of bludgeoning damage and 1 point of fire damage.
I was close.
I will.
Okay.
I'd like to follow into the same clearing if that's possible.
I assumed all of you went to the
Yeah,
same
okay.
area.
Yeah, I'll say.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Nair basically just went, let's go. And
Yeah.
touched your shoulders. Yeah, grabbed
Yeah, I'll say I believe that one would be the cube, based on the hints, the based on the poem.
Then put the cube on there. Let's get going. Who has the cube? Do we have the cube right now, or?
Yeah, you have the cube.
Yeah. Rusty's
Who's
got it.
putting the cube on?
Who has it? Did one of us have
I,
it? Or?
if I have the cube, yeah,
Quinn's got it.
I'll put the cube on.
Alright, Russ Bucket, you watch as the same thing happens, and you take
Oh,
5 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of fire damage.
3 points. Jeez.
Yeah.
Do we have any other objects?
The poem correct.
Oh, my mistake. I was focused on the wrong part of the poem. That would be the octahedron.
Oh. Okay, then maybe we should go and try and get that again.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
Do we want to head to the octahedrons, or do we want to just keep moving?
I'll head to the octahedron. Yeah, we can do that.
Alright, I'm just gonna walk to the
let the chaos
octahedron.
begin. So before that happens, I'll say, oh, never mind. Ethan's leaving.
I have an idea. I'll wait for Ethan to get back to propose my idea to the party.
Well,
I wanted
Cyrus,
to see if Cyrus wanted to do anything other than just sit.
Cyrus is still in one, so
So
And
who
whatever.
came with me? Reggie and Russ Bucket?
it's
Yes.
Cyrus. Yeah, it's everyone but Baka and Cyrus.
Alright,
No,
so
Baka's already in there.
Well, yeah, that's what my point. Baka's.
as we're walking over, I'm gonna go, we should all walk up to an octahedron and pick it all up at the same time. One of us will possibly get the right one, and there's like what, 8 of them. So if the 3 of us don't get it, we can try a different set of 3, and then from there will only be 2
Sounds
left,
like a
right?
completely terrible idea.
It's
Were you
all
not
we've got.
Were you not paying attention to what happened when one person picked them up? Do you imagine with
Yeah.
3 of those effects firing off all at the same time on each of us?
What's your idea then?
Not that.
I don't think not that is
Idea is
going.
bad and not give us another option.
A bad plan is better than no plan at all.
meanwhile, Baka.
No, because we're gonna get there and
Oh my
find you.
God.
And we're gonna ask you to help out.
I'm sorry. I just want to imagine it cuts back to Baka and he's like, there's like green lights floating around. He's got like a third arm. Like, there's
Flying 60 feet in the air.
What has become of this turtle? What has happened to him?
Your folks appear in your vicinity, and they all
What
say,
happened?
"Oh, hello."
We
What
walk
happened?
in and see him?
Grandpa.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Ethan, did you want Cyrus to do anything before I dip into the fucking chaos that's about to ensue?
Nope, go right ahead.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
I'm quite sure.
Okay.
We'll
All right,
circle
so the
back
3
on
of you
that.
walk in to see Baka is currently staring at his shield, which is on fire. And before you can go to like be like, "Oh shit, put that out," it just kind of fizzles out.
Oh, there he is.
You're here. That'll make this a whole lot easier.
This is a lot of fun. He goes to pick up another one.
Wait, I'll just try to grab him.
Going to immediately follow suit and also pick
I'll just
one
say
up.
you step in front of him before he grabs it.
We are going to try something. We are going to try to grab different ones all at once. Do you think you can do that? Can you grab when we tell you to grab?
Baka nods and just like goes to give him a handshake. May the best turtle win.
Yeah.
Reginald, are you joining in on this, or are you?
I don't want to join in on this.
That's why I'm asking. I need to know who I need to worry about here. So it looks like it's just Nair, Baka, and Russ Bucket going for this.
I'm gonna watch. I'm not gonna.
Come on, Reginald. The more the
Okay.
merrier.
No, that's fair.
All right.
Okay.
All right, I need
How
the
are we
three of
doing
you
this?
to roll me d8s.
All right.
What happens if we roll the same number?
2.
I don't care. Roll me d8.
7.
2.
What did you get, Matt?
I got an 8.
I need you all to roll me d100s.
All
Do it
right.
one at a time, please.
Well, we'll see. We'll tell you the results.
59. My hair comes out.
No, actually.
That's fire. That's the fire. I think.
Is that the fire?
No,
that was 59.
actually.
59 was the one that everyone lost their hair on.
No, actually, you suddenly realize you have like more energy and you regain whatever lowest level spell slot you hadn't used, which probably isn't anything.
Oh shit.
Next person.
12.
Roll a d10 for me.
Whatever lowest level spell slot I haven't used or have used.
That you've used, yeah.
If you expended a spell slot, whatever the lowest level expended spell slot you have, you regain.
I
What
got
is
a,
it?
Second level spell slot.
I got a tan.
You could.
That might be really good or really bad.
You grow 10 inches taller. And Baka,
54.
you keep getting a lot of 50s.
I know.
Roll again just because you keep. It's fucking 50s.
Rust Bucket gets bigger and
That's
just
not
goes,
fun.
remain calm, citizen.
No.
Rust Bucket evolves into his final form.
Just go near.
Going near.
What'd you get,
86.
Tyler?
86.
Ooh, that's different.
Hey, he rolled his age.
Wait, what?
No, he didn't actually.
I
Pocket
know. I know.
170 something.
Yeah. In human years.
3 illusory depictions of Baka suddenly appear in front of all of you.
Oh.
And we're both
If you want to use the real one, just walk up to a different stone. I'm gonna put mine down and walk up to a different one.
Baka has a flashback to a time during the war, and then all the Bakas draw their hammers and go, "Imposter!" and they start attacking each other.
As soon as you all run at each other with your weapons raised, the other 3 disappear. And not soon after, Rust Bucket, you shrink back down to normal height. You notice that the effects don't last very long at all.
It appears most of these effects do not cause lasting harm. I'll say to Reggie.
Baka's gonna look around for that wizard.
Y'all gonna go again?
I'm gonna walk up to a different stone and pick it up.
Same.
3 of you roll me d8s.
All right. 1.
8.
2.
Roll me d100s.
All right. If 1 didn't work, then I have no idea.
No, can't say that. You're there.
That's a 100.
98.
I got
Okay,
a 100.
hold
One
on.
at a time, guys. One at a time.
Because I'm.
Reggie's in the room.
Oh, okay.
Matt, you got a 98?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just
Bacchus, yours doesn't work, so both you and Nair are suddenly surrounded by faint ethereal music.
I got a 71.
71, okay. Hold on. Roll again for me.
34.
Does anyone have music?
I have the option of making this horrifying or just silly.
I'm down for either.
Not horrifying. You suddenly realize, Rust Bucket, you are in the astral plane. Somehow.
This does not appear to be working. Maybe if we...
You were gone.
Oh.
Do we see him disappear? Is he
Yeah.
just gone?
This
He
is
disappears.
This is significant.
Baka goes over to where he was and be like,
And then after about 2 minutes, he reappears in another spot in the clearing.
Do we still hear the music?
It slowly fades away.
Is it like pleasant music? Like,
Yeah, it's ethereal. It's very dreamlike.
yeah, Baka falls
Alright,
asleep.
so we have picked up 6 out of 8 stones so far, right?
I am not sure.
Matt, you and Quinn have picked up the same stone.
Yeah, I am not sure that
Think
our.
of it more as the ball under the cup trick rather than you need to pick up the right stone
Yeah,
or just
starting to.
pick up the right stone.
I'm starting to think.
Okay,
I believe maybe our hypotheses may have been incorrect. There may be more
I'm
to
just
this.
gonna pick up another stone.
That's your best chance. I'm not gonna lie.
7.
What?
7. He said.
7.
They said.
Just roll it again.
No, this is fun. Come on.
This is fun. Come on.
2.
What'd you get, Quinn?
2.
I didn't.
You didn't pick it up?
No. Roast Bucket is getting. Starting to feel like this is not the way.
I mean,
Not the way.
roll me
the way.
100. Matt.
69.
Nice.
Okay, well, this time everybody but you becomes invisible. Including Reginald.
It appears I'm alone again. Well, I'll pick up another stone.
Can we be heard?
6.
Yeah, you can be heard. 6.
You hear Baka snoring.
D100.
That old crack. 18.
You grow a long beard made of feathers.
Quite interesting. I pick up
And
another
it tickles
stone.
your nose. Do you sneeze?
Do you want me to roll to sneeze?
You don't have to roll. You can just tell me if you sneeze or not.
No. Nair is quite used to having feathers randomly.
Damn.
Wild shit.
Okay.
I pick up another stone.
I do not believe this is working. Perhaps we could examine our surroundings more closely.
8.
8. Roll again.
Baka wakes
She's
up
gonna
and
have
goes.
you roll twice.
4.
Baka wakes back up after all the.
Finally.
Oh,
What?
it just had to be 4.
Yes.
There was such an easier way to brute force. You guys could have just picked up in sequential order and you would have hit the right one eventually. I'm
That's
surprised.
why I wanted more than one of you to pick up stones so that the chances of you rolling a 4 increased.
You wouldn't even need
It
to
was
wait.
just not. I was like, ah, shit.
It could have been like, okay, roll a d8. Okay, this one. Okay, roll a d again. No, I just
See,
want
I
the
was
one.
thrown by the fact that you allowed duplicate results because like we all picked up 3 and then we all picked up a different 3 and yet like getting the same one was like.
So the point was that it changed position.
Okay.
They would fade out from your hands when you pick them up and then fade back in place. That doesn't
Okay.
mean they were the same one every time.
I only pictured the ones we picked up moving back, so
And the ball is under a different cup.
right.
They're just being switched around without
At
you
that
seeing
point, once
which
you
one's
said
which.
ball in the cup, I was just like, alright, I'm just gonna brute force this and pick it
Yeah,
up until I eventually get it.
working. You just have to roll until you hit 4.
Yep.
Mm.
Alright, well, I pick it up and I see that nothing's happening. I'm immediately gonna walk back to room 5.
Okay. Are the rest of you going with, or Baka's fucking asleep? So
You have to wake up the turtle.
I'll look at Reggie. Should we?
Over there.
Oh, right.
Good time.
Oh, okay.
You literally walked in the room as I started to point and said he's over there, and then you popped in. So good timing there, RJ.
So
You know what I'm saying? Timing is everything.
to catch up to speed, Matt got the Matt.
You know what they say.
To catch up to speed,
I
Nair
got the right stone finally.
I already always said it.
Yeah, no, he was only gone like after Nair got the
Okay.
stone.
So yeah, as Baka is snoring. I'm looking at Reggie and like, should we?
You're looking at me and what do you say anything?
Yeah, he's
Buck is asleep on the ground.
Yeah,
and
I'm
he is
just like indicating. Should we like drag him or?
I'm gonna walk over to Baka, and I am going to. Are you in your shell sleeping?
No, he's just like sitting on the ground taking a nap.
Okay, so your head's out.
Yes.
I'm going to walk over to you. I'm going to Rustbugger. You're going to see me kind of mess with some of the gears in the prosthetic hand. You hear some clicking, and then the hand is just going to start just slowly just jackhammering lightly on his head, just ding 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 ding.
So
On
Baka,
my head?
yeah, do you wake up?
Yes, your hand.
Baka like swats it, like just like he's trying to brush something off, and like slowly gets up, like, Commander.
Yes, that's me. You were taking a battle nap. We got the rock. We need your help with fighting the bad people.
Yes. He like stands back up and is like, good, let us go. And he's gonna start walking off into the wall.
All right, I guess we'll go with Nair.
And
All
just to Reginald, since you're walking behind, do we have a grandpa leash?
So you're all headed back to the
You
room
had
5
one.
fall room.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, you had a grandpa leash, but then Baka turned invisible and stuff happened.
Not the grandpa.
As soon as
All
I
right.
walk into the room, I'm gonna walk up to the pedestal and drop the octahedron on it.
All right, it kind of like floats into place, and the fire envelops it, and it kind of just hangs there. It doesn't launch itself at you like the other two did.
Nice. You said we'd been to a room where there was a cracked pedestal with vines growing between it, right?
That is correct. That is room 12.
All right, we'll go there next, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk there. I don't remember the room too well. Can I get a quick description?
Sure.
I believe this one would be the pyramid.
Yeah, I was about to just plot the pyramid on there. I just wanted to double check.
It's 12. Hold on. So in the center of this clearing, like the previous one, there's a short rectangular pedestal, but this one's been cracked clean down the center, like you remembered, and it's barely held together with a viney plant that has a myriad of colorful flowers growing from it, each seemingly a different color, shape, and size.
I'm gonna drop the pyramid on.
Okie dokie. You watch as the vines grow up and around it and kind of suspend it up above the pedestal, and it does not get chucked at you. Okay.
So have we seen any other pedestals, or
Yes, in
have we not found
9.
that yet? I'm
Uh,
asking Wes. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yes, I found 2 others. Come with me. Wait, have we? Okay, we've got. Actually, yeah, yes, yeah. Follow me. I'll take them to 9.
I'm gonna follow you.
Okay.
And this one I will say. This one would be the cube. It's the pedestal with moss and the river, if I recall.
Yes, this is the one. So there's a river running straight through the clearing, and in the middle of the river, on like a little mound of moss, is the same kind of pedestal you've seen, just hanging out. Do you want to put the
Yeah,
cube
I'll
on
put
there?
I'll put the cube on it.
Okay. So you put the cube on it, and then you step back, and you watch as the water from the river climbs up and around it, and also kind of lifts it up off of the pedestal.
Alrighty. Have we found?
All right.
Yeah, and we haven't found anything like a dodecahedron, have we?
No.
I believe the sole remaining room will have the last item we need. In that case,
Well, let's get moving.
I will.
Do I have to roll for it, or do we just?
That's the only room none of you have been to, right?
Yeah, I think I.
Have any of you been to 15?
No, I specifically have been to every other room, so I'm going to lead the way with intention to go somewhere new.
Okay, so you had to 15.
Yep.
Okie dokie. So in the center of this clearing, you see a small stone dodecahedron sitting in a dip in the ground. It almost has the appearance that the stone itself has made this indent from falling from a great height.
Who wants to pick it up?
I will sort of think about it, and then I'll look at Baka. I'll just gesture like.
You give him the.
Please go retrieve the object.
Baga looks confused.
He'll think about it. It is a weapon.
Pick it up, old man.
It is a weapon that will help us win the war.
Understood. Baka's gonna go walk right up and pick it up.
Roll me a strength check.
That's what I was expecting, and that's why I picked Baka.
Alright, strength. Alright, Baka's good at those.
I'm aware.
Baka's not good at those.
What did you get?
Not one.
Oh boy.
I'll give it a try.
You see
Wait,
a rust bucket?
You need to wait.
Yeah.
So, you watch Baka approach this object. He goes and he it looks like he gets a good grip around it, and he does manage to lift it a little bit, but it slips out of his hands and lands on one of his feet, and you see a short burst of frost. And Baka, your little turtle toes take 4 points of cold damage.
You see like Rusty's like face go from like a sort of self-assured like yes, this was the right decision to just sort of like oh.
Alright, so upon seeing Baka do this, I'm going to wild shape into a bear, specifically the brown bear,
Okay.
and walk up and try to pick it up.
Roll me a strength check.
I sure hope a 19 does something.
It does. So you do manage to pick it up, and this thing is freezing cold.
With your bare hands.
Alright, my laptop just died.
It was
His laptop died. We're waiting.
Yep.
Oh, click on the.
My laptop died. My phone.
right. Yeah, so you pick it up and with your bear form. As it's cold, Rustbike will say, follow me, and he will attempt to lead everyone to 16.
Okay, so. Hold on. Matt, are you by your dice at all, or are you doing shit? Should we wait?
This is my dice right over here.
Because you're going to need to make a bunch of checks.
Okay.
Okay, so you get about 15 feet away from where you picked this thing up, and you feel it's starting to slip again, so I need you to make me another strength check.
Ah, shit.
19 again.
Okay, you manage to hold on to it, but you do notice that the tips of your fingers are starting to freeze.
This is unfortunate, but I'll deal with it.
So this takes about 6. So, you get to the tree line, and you need to make another check. This thing's fucking heavy.
Well, 18?
18 still works, but now you notice the frost is about halfway down your palm. Rust Bucket, you are leading them to 16?
16. And I believe you mean their paw?
What?
I believe you mean
Oh,
paw.
paw. Yeah. Technically, yeah. So about halfway through the woods, another check.
Okay. Turn my headset off so that it's battery doesn't drain. 19 again.
Shit, you're rolling really well. Okay, so you do manage to hold on, but the ice makes it to your wrist, and it starts to hurt a lot.
Ruh-roh.
So you do take, well, luckily it's only 1 point of cold damage this time. You are now at the tree line of this additional space. I don't think, have you been to 16 before, Matt?
I'm following Rust Bucket, so I should be fine.
No, you're fine. I was just curious if you had been in here before.
I can't answer you right away.
I don't think you have. Basically, all you see in the center of this clearing is another pedestal, but this one is completely encased in ice, and the grass around it is frozen.
Okay, Rust Bucket, you're gonna hear in your head pain.
Pain. In a bear voice.
I will reply, hurry.
Okay, 2 more checks. Just roll both of them for me.
Well, that's an 8.
Ruh-roh.
Okay. So, about halfway to the pedestal, you do drop it.
Let's try it back.
You take 2 cold damage this time.
Alright.
Because it's still, the frost was like past your wrists right now. You can attempt to pick it back up,
Or someone else could pick it up, I assume.
or someone else could pick it up, yeah.
Baka will go pick it up.
Here's a nat 1, so yeah.
Go ahead, Baka.
Be the hero, Baka.
Matt, that's additional 4 cold damage.
That would be a 17.
Okay, Baka finishes up for the long haul, picks it up, and it starts to slightly freeze the tips of your turtle hands, but you do manage to heft it up and onto this pedestal. You watch as it kind of like chunkily freezes up over this thing and encases it, and then it just remains.
I believe that would be all of them.
Okay. And when you do that, 1 second. As the block settles into its rightful place, you hear a few loud booms and feel the ground shake, followed by quickly fading barking. I suppose we should wait for Ethan to come back. RJ, are you still there?
Yes.
I'm gonna follow what Rust Bucket's doing for a moment. Nair is going to follow Rust Bucket. I'm just looking for a charger for my laptop.
Oh, okay. I think we're just waiting for Ethan at the moment.
We
Yeah.
have found Ethan.
I'm gonna assume Cyrus heard that as well.
What?
He would have, yeah, but... Ow, hold on.
What I miss?
My foot is killing me.
They put the cathedral on the pedestal.
They created a rump.
Yeah, the world rumbled and the dog started barking.
Ah, pain.
You okay, Phoebe?
I left my foot in the same position for way too long. Oh, shit. That fucking hurt. Oh, God. Okay. I shall repeat for posterity. Cyrus, while you're sitting there picking your teeth, way off in the distance, you hear a bunch of loud booms and then some rumbling that slowly fades away.
Wasn't there also barking?
From his distance, he can't hear the barking.
Okay. Does Cyrus do anything with this information, or is he just still sitting? Alright.
Baka will hear the barking and be like, "The dogs of war have found our foe!" and start running off into the woods.
I like still try to grab him. Wait. um.
Right, it could be a trap.
Yes, I believe.
The turtle. The turtle. It's a trap!
I believe that would mean the door has opened. I would be reluctant to go through said door while we are not at full strength. Or one of our numbers missing. The three of you.
What are you talking about? Baka's only at less than half health.
No, that's not what I meant. The three of you head to the door. I will attempt to retrieve our missing companion. I feel like I want to wait for Matt to have a working setup here.
You good, Matt?
I'm fine. Just want to be able to get on my laptop.
All right.
You can wait.
I'll go and sit at the door with Toby.
All right. So do you?
From what you can gather, Toby's gone. The barking faded.
Toby
Yeah.
was.
Got it. Okay. Reginald, do you want to do what Russ Bucket said, or?
I'll wait by the door.
Okay.
Okay. I assume the door. Well, I mean, this is for. I wouldn't know this, but I assume that when they go there, the door is open.
I would like to specify.
Yeah, but I'll wait on them first.
Okay. I will head back to the entrance.
Okay. Cyrus, what are you doing?
I assume.
Cyrus is now just slumped up against one of the trees, idly, digging through the dirt with one of his arrows.
I will say, I believe we have successfully opened the door.
Then go through it. You know how a door works, don't you, Rusty?
Do you intend to stay here forever?
Might as well.
Reginald is better now than he was. He was
Reginald is a two-faced, anger-ridden mess of a man who doesn't want anyone that isn't ready to bark, jump at his every order and whim because everyone's a soldier to him.
Baka sneezes.
And as much as I hate to admit it, he's right. And my sister's right. I'm a murderous little heretic, and I'm better off dying out in the wilderness when no one can miss me and where the fucking monsters I hunt can use my body as nourishment to kill other people.
Russ Bucket will just sort of take that in for a moment and say, I do not believe I have it in me to change two individuals' entire life outlooks in one day. Suffice to say, it is not you, Reginald was upset with exactly. He was lost within himself. I helped him find. I helped him decide to give his own life another chance. That's all. It was not.
That man would be happy to watch me hang from my neck until dead.
He would have preferred to watch himself do that first.
Sure, that doesn't mean he gives a damn about the rest of us.
I'm not convinced. I do not believe he knows what he wants, and I have convinced him to try and find that.
He wants birdie.
Well done. You got the suicidal drunk to keep on living. Now you get to have him bark orders, speak down to you, and treat you like shit, because that's what he did with his other people, and they didn't whine and complain, so clearly everyone should be treated that way. You know what? He's just the best.
I believe he regrets these actions, as evidenced by the aforementioned suicidal tendencies.
He never regretted them enough to stop doing them.
Just,
If he regrets treating people like shit, he wouldn't treat us like shit. But he did.
I've convinced him to give this another try with a different outlook.
You've convinced him to tag along, probably so he can go drown in sorrows another day.
We will see. I intend to monitor his condition rather closely.
Well, that's your choice, Rusty, and that's going to be a most unpleasant job, I can assure you. And this is coming from a guy who's done a lot of unpleasant jobs.
Quinn, you do have a choice here. You can either leave him or attempt to get him back, but I'm letting you know that this is a decision you can make. You don't.
I know. I'm thinking. I'll think about. Rustbugger will think about it for a moment and say, when you get bored, feel free to follow us.
When I eventually get bored, I'll hang myself.
I would not recommend that course of action, and I will turn and walk.
And you ain't gonna be here to stop me.
I will
go. Leave like the rest of them. I'll see you in hell.
Alright. I will head back to the door.
Okay. So we're gonna give it. Say it's a good. You can assume maybe 10 or 15 minutes, Cyrus. You're sitting in the quiet, other than, random forest noises, creatures you may or may not have heard before. And where you had seen the portal you came through closed before, a new one opens. And something else comes through. A very large, very yellow tentacle reaches out, grabs you by the ankle, and starts dragging you through. Do you attempt to drag yourself away, or?
Can I stab it with one of my short swords to try to get it to let go?
Roll to hit.
Uh, 17?
Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, of course you gotta live forever. $17. Okay, so you do hit. Roll damage.
7?
Cool. So what were you hitting it with, a short sword?
Yeah.
So you take your short sword and you dig it in just past your foot, and instead of letting go and writhing, it actually grips you harder and writhes and kind of slams you on the ground a little bit. You take... Alright, that's not what I wanted to roll. That one. You take 2 bludgeoning damage from that. And it's pulling you in closer. You have one more chance to do something else about it.
I'd like to try to slip out of its grasp.
Okay. Roll. What is it? Strength is strength versus athletics or something.
For escaping a grapple.
Or grappling.
Escaping a grapple, it's the person trying to break free can do athletics or acrobatics.
So athletics or acrobatics.
And the person grappling does athletics.
Okay.
Okay. Fuck. Well, that's a 7.
No, it's still manages to hold on.
Well,
Okay,
bye, Cyrus.
so you're grabbed through, pulled through this portal. We're going to cut to the others in the meantime.
Huh. Okay, so you all see Rust Bucket emerge into the clearing without Cyrus.
Where's your +1?
I don't think he's coming.
Unfortunate.
We will have to make do with the four of us.
Can I look over and see how everybody's doing physically? Basically, just assessing, stamina and endurance.
Rust Bucket's a little banged up.
I would roll medicine, I guess.
Yeah, that would
Okay.
make sense.
Oh boy. 14.
I mean, you can kind of the basis. You can tell everyone looks a little tired, but nothing
Alright.
seems wrong. You all right, Tyler?
Yeah, I have a sty on my eye. I have to put warm on.
That hurts.
Me
Yeah.
too. It's terrible.
Was there anything you wanted to do, Reggie?
I mean, I'd like to. I don't know if it's feasible, but a long rest would be nice.
we did. I mean, we did see what's his name get dragged like away from us. So I feel like
I mean, none of you saw Cyrus get
No, he's
pulled
talking
off.
about
You did see Emery, yeah.
Emery, yeah. Yeah, so I feel
But
like
so far, the few hours you've spent in the jungle, other than like the blatantly dangerous spots, everything here has been pretty passive.
yeah, but the things we've been dealing with didn't fucking drag us away. So, just saying, I feel like there may be a risk associated with dawdling too long.
Nair will.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds while you guys are deciding what to do.
Ooh. Could do a short rest before moving on. That would be helpful.
We could do that. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Matt looks like they are doing something.
Still trying to find my fucking chart.
If you guys want to do a short rest, let me know.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to do it. Quinn's not opposed to it. Matt, Tyler.
Nair strongly wants a long rest.
Well,
I'm always up for a rest.
I don't think a long rest isn't necessarily in the cards. We're talking short might be the way to go.
I have bare minimum in spell slots right now.
Oh,
And then I believe I am somewhere around half my health. I have no more wild shape.
Wild Shape? Does Wild Shape come back on a long or short rest?
I'm fairly certain it's a long rest. If somebody wants to double check, I can't get to my laptop right now.
I'm looking. No, Wild Shape is short rest.
Wild shape is short rest. Well,
Yeah. And if you have healing surges,
again,
you
I'm
can
still.
get
All I
your
have
health
is
back.
level 1s and one singular level 2 spell spot.
I mean that's.
I haven't needed it yet, but I'm scared of what's to come.
I feel like it's enough to push
We're
a
already
little longer.
down a person
I feel like this is an instance of just budgeting your spells is an important thing for primary spellcasters.
Don't I know it?
Yeah. Well, you play Shava. You get your spells back on a short rest.
And how many times have we taken a short rest?
Well, that's your decision.
That's your decision.
Do you think I have a decision with Gerald around?
Is the music still playing?
Yeah,
Yes.
I got Jingle on.
Vaguely.
Okay.
Gerald doesn't rest.
I feel like if you told Gerald you needed to rest, he'd be more receptive to it these days.
I would have to pay him back by wearing a pink dress.
What's that? You want to take a nap? Wear this dress. Want to eat? Wear this dress. What's that? You want to breathe? Wear this dress. What's that? You want to wear this dress? Wear this dress.
Matt, are you good?
I think they're looking for the charger.
By the way, I'm blind, so if you see me like get real close to my camera so I can see.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, am I going to do sit here and just stare at the screen?
All right.
I guess I could get some writing done at least.
Sorry that you guys are waiting on me. I just don't know where my laptop charger went. It just like disappeared.
Maybe someone moved it. Can you ask?
So Nair's just gonna go with whatever the group decides. Give me a moment.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Nope. Just keep going.
I really kind of can't.
Okay, then fine. Short rest. Go with it. I can't access my character shit because the D Beyond app mobile sucks. So
Hold on, I have it on your thing. Hold on.
All right. We short resting.
Yes.
Looks like it, yeah.
think so.
I can alter your character from here, Matt.
Can you do it for me too? Because like I said, I'm blind.
Yeah, hold on.
I am less than a foot away from my computer and I still can't read anything.
Jeez.
Ugh.
There's this thing called glasses, Tyler.
I currently have a washcloth on my face.
Yeah, you
And I
can't.
can.
You,
Matt, how many of your hit dice are you using?
Well, first I have to take the 7 damage. And then I'll use 2, I guess. I don't know how many I have.
So 2d8 plus 3.
It'd be +6.
It says plus 3 on here.
That's per hit die.
Oh, 1d8 plus 3. So yeah, 2d8 plus 6.
It's 11.
Total?
Yeah, total. With the +6.
Okay.
You're also allowed to keep going when you know. I got 40 of. Wait, did you give Nair the 7 damage that he was talking about? That they were talking about?
What?
I still hadn't taken my 7 frost damage.
Because they didn't have access to the character sheet when.
Oh, okay. So -7. Hold on. I didn't hear that part entirely.
Sorry, this is so obnoxious.
It's all right.
So you would be at missing 10 health.
33.
Yeah, you're at 33 out of 43, so you can decide whether you want to keep going.
You can use more hit dice. You've got 3 hit dice left you can use.
If you said something, I didn't hear it. Matt.
Add another 9. I use 1 more.
All right.
Okay, you're at 42 then.
I can do mine now. I figured out how
Okay.
to somewhat manage my eye patch.
All right.
Fucking kill.
Let's get this party started. Oh, God. Oh, motherfucker. Trying to escape my hand. Okie dokie. Reginald, Rest Bucket, Baka, and Nair. You all enter this clearing with the sphere on the pedestal, and what once had a door there is now gone. It appears to have sunk entirely into the ground.
Matt turned off his. Matt turned off their camera. No, my thing is.
Oh, he's back.
Look
Come
at
back.
the player app so that I can actually use my character sheet.
It's all good. Do you see now a staircase dipping down into the ground, and it's somewhat dark. And you think you hear faint barking coming from down beneath it.
Gonna walk down the staircase.
Also, we don't.
You
have
all
any,
headed down?
We don't have any music if you intended to play any.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, I wanted to play that. Thank you for telling me. Okay. So you're all heading down?
Yep.
Cool. So after walking down the staircase for a little while, you see some little lights crawling along the ceiling, kind of thoughtlessly. Upon further inspection, they look like a tiny mass of little tentacles squirming together without real body or mind. They give off just enough bioluminescence to light the stairs, and you notice that the further down you go, the more and more abundant they become and create a much brighter light. When you reach the bottom of the steps, you see that the whole ceiling is covered with the little squirming things, and the area is quite well lit. Before you lays a doorless entryway. Do you enter?
Nair takes out a book and writes down a description of all the little squirmy things.
Gotcha. You all headed in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright.
The room you enter is quite large. The ceiling and walls are all one unit, as if the room were a bubble. Scattered about the dome are several dozen portals, and squirming in between them, thousands upon thousands of those small little blue tentacle things, keeping the whole area very well lit. Before you, in the center of the room, you see a pool of an odd, watery black liquid raised up from the ground floor. floating above it, several very normal, very human-looking people. If you were to wager a guess, the majority of them appear to be what used to be the servants of the house. But two of them you actually quite easily, well, one of them you feel you can recognize as something, and the other you definitely recognize as someone. At the top, you see a man with somewhat tan skin and very bleachy blonde hair, definitely just as passed out as everyone else, but he has on a pack that appears to be a lot like what you saw Emery holding on to when he was pulling something or someone out of that portal. His pack sits on his back, and then attached to it is a much longer sword, and his whole thing is still intact. The other one you notice is Cyrus, who is just as unconscious as everyone else and very eerily just floating up in the air. You're not quite sure how he got there.
Oh.
Was there
In the back of the room, you see, or you hear and see Toby barking and whining at some weird bundle of something. What would you like to go do first?
I am going to pick up a rock or a pebble, and I'm going to throw it at Cyrus. Not
The
to
ground
hurt
is
him.
pretty smooth. I'd say the only thing you could really pick up and throw are those little bioluminescent tentacle critters.
All right. Let's see what I have in my bag. I'm not looking to throw no critters. Yeah, I got crossbow bolts. I'll take one of my crossbow bolts, and I will break the head off of it with my foot, and I will throw the arrow, just the arrowhead, at him with unintention to do damage.
Roll to hit?
Right?
You mean no damage?
Huh?
Do you mean no intention
Yeah,
to do damage? You said unintentional.
Yeah, no intention to do damage. Am I adding anything to this, or is this just a straight roll?
I mean, you're just chucking it and you remove the ouchy parts, so straight roll.
What do you get, like, dex for just throwing with an object?
I mean, I'm assuming you would be able to get advantage since he's unconscious.
18.
That's above your armor class, right? Ethan?
Hey, Ethan. You're needed again.
Is that above your armor class, or no?
But yeah, my AC is only 14.
Okay. Yeah, it hits him, but it just kind of, like, thwunks off of his side and falls into the water.
The
What
reaction.
happened?
Water, rather. What did you say, Matt?
What happens when it falls into the water?
Are you looking into the water?
Yes.
So you watch it fall and it kind of just splashes, normal water stuff. But you do notice that when you look into the weird blackish fluid, it's just transparent enough that you can kind of see into it, and you see thousands of tiny little blue lights swarm where the broken arrow fell, and then they kind of disperse again.
Don't like that.
I'm gonna.
It is what it is. What else would the rest of you like to do?
Don't follow the lights.
Put my finger.
Ethan, roll me another con save.
Did you hear me?
No, I didn't. Sorry. What did you say?
I want to put my finger in the water.
That seems like a bad idea.
First, we're going to see what Ethan got. What'd you
Please, please allow him.
get? What did you get?
Do you not want to do mat sling?
What did you get?
20.
Okay, that's good. So we'll do Matt's thing first. I just wanted to know. So when you put your finger into the water, you watch as those little blue lights show up, and you can just make out their form. They appear to be like seahorses, but their bodies are covered in eyeballs. Teeny tiny little blue, bright blue eyeballs. You also realize, how long do you leave your finger in there for?
A few, until something happens.
Okay.
Something's about to happen. I think you're about to not have a finger.
No, so, the little creatures, at first, they just kind of, like, gather around your finger, and it kind of tickles a little bit, and you, like, feel them, like, nibbling at it, and then you feel a very slight prick. And you notice that the tail of one of them is, like, right up against your finger. I'm assuming you pull back, like, ow, fuck.
Pull it out of the water.
So you pull it back. This thing does not stay attached to your finger. But you notice that you're bleeding like you just had a needle.
You have to grab it.
I said I wanted to grab it and pull it out of the water.
Roll me d20.
Just straight roll.
Sounds
Yeah,
like-
that works.
16. Oh wait, no, that's an 18. My bad.
You got an 18?
Yeah.
Okay, you almost manage. You actually kind of like grab onto the end of this thing, and you feel a little snap, but it does manage to get away. So when you pull your hand out, there is a little black needle sticking out of your finger. And I also need you to roll me a con save.
I don't know my con.
Hold on.
Alright, well, it's a 19 straight, so.
Probably makes it. Hold on. Yeah, 19 plus 3, you're fine.
Alright.
You kind of feel a little, like, calmer, but you don't... You kind of just, like, shake your head. You're like, okay, that was weird. I'm assuming pull the needle out.
Okay.
So, while you're doing that, you notice Cyrus begins to twitch a little bit and then gasp for air. Cyrus, you are now in this room, and you're floating, and you're awake. You're not sure what happened in the last 10-ish minutes or so. Well, no, short rest is about an hour, so about an hour. You do manage to see that everybody else is in the room below you, though. Anybody want to do anything?
Is he still floating?
He's still floating, but you notice that he gasped for air and he's now awake.
How high up is he?
I would say about 30 feet.
Can you move your arms?
Yes, sadly.
Cyrus, you notice you are close to this other character that looks dressed similar to Emery. Like you may just be able to reach out and grab the sword. What's her name, Luke?
You said they're all floating above the water?
They're all floating quite high up above the water. This room is huge.
Okay. I like want to be careful that they don't fall into the water.
All right, if you can investigate what Toby's looking at, or are you still just worried about Cyrus?
What was Toby doing?
Toby's in the back of the room barking at a mass of weird-looking
right.
shit.
Hold on. So when I look into the water, I see the creature, right, that pricked me?
Mm-hmm. Well, when you had your hand in, now you can't see them.
No, I can't see them. Does anyone have any food or... No, you know what? I'm going to take my club and put it in the water.
Your what?
I have a club that I don't
Okay.
use. I'm going to put it in the water.
You see the little creatures appear in smaller numbers now?
I'm going to try and telepathically speak to one of them.
It's kind of like listening to TV static.
I'm going
You
to.
just smash my club in and then look to the
You
rest.
just get white noise. They all dissipate. They swim away.
I'm going to take my crossbow, the heavy one. I'm going to kind of sit down and set it up and aim it to where Cyrus is. And I'm going to attach a rope to the bolt that I'm putting in it.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to create a line. And I'm going to try and get it stuck in the ceiling near him.
Okay. Yeah, I guess roll to hit, but with disadvantage because there's portals fucking everywhere.
Also, I feel like the rope is gonna mess up the aerodynamics of the arrow.
Aerodynamics, you say?
That as well.
Probably not going to be too kind to the chamber in his arm either.
Like I said, who knows? Okay, where? Fucking. All right, mod 20.
You just managed to make it happen without hitting any of the other people in the space. It manages to sandwich itself between two portals, and you watch as the little blue tentacle creatures that were there just kind of like disperse around it. Cyrus, what do you want to do?
I'll try to grab for that sword.
Okay. Like I said, you would easily be able to grab it. So as you do, the other man kind of attached to the pack drifts down with you a little bit.
Okay.
So are you going to do anything else? Like grab the rope?
Do you think you can grab the rope? He's just gonna sit there holding his arm in place.
I'm not gonna say anything, but I am gonna grab the rope and try to like scoot my way down while attempting to drag this other guy behind me via the sword.
Yeah, that's going to take a couple minutes. Rust Bucket, what are you doing?
I'll check out what Toby's looking at.
Perfect. Okay. So you head back to the back of the room. Why did you unload? Okay. And you notice that Toby is barking with desperation at a set of disgusting, pale-looking yellow sacks. Two of them are popped and sag, kind of like a freshly hatched snake egg. But the one Toby is barking at is still whole. He paws at the air in front of it, but seems cautious about touching it at all.
It's like a organic.
It's like a snake egg, kind of. Yeah, it looks organic.
Huh. I'll try
Pop
looking
it
more
like a
closely
zit.
at it.
What?
I'll try looking at them more closely. Like, is there anything else I can glean from looking at them?
Roll me perception.
Alrighty. Oh man. That would be a 21.
Okay, so we'll say that you were looking at the floating people before, and you noticed their eyes were this weird, like, yellowish, milky-looking color. It looks kind of like the same shade of these eggs.
Which floating people are we talking about?
The ones that are above the pool of water.
Oh.
Before anyone asks, yes, I have a tea bag on my eye.
Looks like an eye patch.
Oh, that's what that is. Yeah, it did kind of look like an eye patch.
You're a pirate?
Yes.
Yeah,
You're a
I'm
pirate, Harry.
He's
I'm a
tea
pirate. I'm a tea pirate. I steal your tea.
Here's the motherfucking
Fucking British people.
tea. British pirates.
I will.
Yeah, they want your tea.
I'm a bit British.
I will head back to Nair and say, could you speak to the dog and see why he is upset?
Nair's gonna look over and just go, yeah, and pull their club out of the water.
I'm done being pissed at the stupid fish.
Gonna look at Toby and just go, hello.
He's inside. Get him out. Get him out.
How do I get him out?
Cut him out.
I don't have a sword. Pulls out club.
I don't have a sword.
I don't either. Get him out.
I will attempt. I will pull out my. I mean, I have a crossbow. I'll try to cut him open with the sharp end of one of my crossbow bolts.
So you're cutting into the egg thing?
Yeah, cutting into that.
Okay. When you do, it's kind of disgusting, but you watch as, along with a bunch of the ooze that you see coming from the other ones, Emery slides out.
Oh.
And he's unconscious as well. His eyes are clouded over.
I will shake him.
That's not even medicine. What would I have you roll for that?
Medicine shake.
I mean, just knowing how to wake someone up could fall under medicine if you want.
I'm okay.
Medicine
Do
shake.
a medicine shake.
Lost bucket tempting medicine.
Okay, no, I do not know how to wake someone up. That's a 5.
Well, now you've just made my meme more good.
I don't know what bonus I get on a medicine check, but I'll try to shake the man as well.
Live, damn you!
Wake up! You do notice he's
a-
breathing.
Okay, you have a 4 on medicine. There.
13. Does he wake up?
What did you roll?
13?
15?
13, he said. Or they said.
13.
13. Gotcha.
So is that the roll of the 13, so plus 4 then?
No. I rolled a 9. 13 is the total.
Oh.
Modified 13.
Okay, well, your medicine shake seems to rouse him a little more than Rust Buckets, but he still doesn't wake up.
All right, leave this to the professional. Oscar come through.
Divine smite.
Oh no.
Divine smite.
Get a little demon out of here, boy!
Clear. This Thor hammer.
Be gone, foul demon!
I must cleanse the lupus from his body.
It's never lupus.
I know.
It's always lupus. It's never lupus.
All right, Bako's gonna do it. Bako's gonna, because he is actually a paladin. So
Oh, yeah, you have healing hands, don't you?
I do.
Does
I'll
he
go do a minute.
remember that he has
Wake
healing
him up
hands?
first, see if he needs healing.
Handsy heal.
I need healing.
Yeah. Let's see if Genji needs healing. First, let's wake him up. Medicine check.
It's actually a medicine shake, Tyler.
All right, medicine
Have to
check.
be.
I'm imagining a bunch of pills.
This man's brains are going to be scrambled by the time he gets up.
Tyler, I need you to shake him like 2 dump trucks.
Shake him like 5 dump trucks taped together specifically.
Yeah, this seems like a bad place
Well,
to use
that is a 19 plus 6, so 25.
That's what you did.
So yeah, Bako's like grabs him. Like, let go!
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I guess imagine like Bako is like gently grabbing him and just going.
Just like, ah, shit, the demons are back. They're in my head again.
See you viciously shake this poor man. If he were a baby, he'd be fucking dead. And you watch as his eyes kind of clear up a little bit, and he blinks a couple times. He's definitely very, like, still limp, but he comes to seeing your turtle face, like, right in front of his, is like, oh god, oh fuck. Where did you come from? What is going on? Where the hell am I?
How did you get into an egg? I didn't think humans got into eggs.
I'm in a... Oh, that motherfucker.
Well, this seems like something important. I'm gonna head over to Reginald.
Okay.
How is Cyrus, the other dude, and Reginald looking?
I would say Cyrus
said he
is
was
pretty
kinda pulling
close to the bottom. He's still over the water, but you may be able to reach him to help him come down.
back. I'll put my hands out and try to help you out. Cyrus, will you accept my help, my friend?
I'm just gonna keep using the rope.
Oof.
It's more stable.
It's worse.
I am going to forcibly grab him.
I would say, Cyrus, because you're kind of focused, like, one hand on a rope, another hand holding this man by this weird handled sword. Nair's just got your arm now, like, for support. You're not going anywhere. Except for back down. We'll say it takes another couple minutes, but they all manage to, like, bring you close enough to the ground, and it seems gravity finally decides to follow the rules, and you are, you alight back on the ground like normal.
Reginald.
With the other guy?
The other guy, as he gets closer, eventually just kind of, like, falls to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't wake up at all.
But he's on the solid ground.
Yes.
Okay, great. I'm going to pull out my potion of healing, hand it to Nair. Now, if you'll all excuse me.
What's this for?
Leaving so soon?
Oh, don't give me that.
I'm not going to lecture you, but you might want to grow up. And
You don't get to decide who grows up. You threw a fit just like I did, and just like you, I'm realizing life ain't worth it no more. You all want to save the world, power to you. I ain't gonna fucking stop you. But I don't belong around here anymore. And I'm tired of trying to help people who don't want me around.
Reginald's going to
Nobody said they
stand
don't
up.
Good evening.
Reginald will stand up. Okay, belong. We've got a one-armed bandit.
Look,
A robot that nobody wanted.
Oi, soldier boy, I'm gonna stop you right there.
A grandfather with memory issues.
Don't start pretending to give a shit.
I don't.
Exactly. So why are you even bothering to try to stop me? None of you care. I don't
So how are you
belong
gonna
here.
go
Nobody
back
here
home?
wants me. Nobody wants me. So what is
Cyrus.
the problem with letting me leave? Y'all sent the robot who took one look at me, shrugged it, and decided to leave anyway. Which, fine. I'm fine with that.
The robot went of his own volition. Nobody sent him.
Okay, fine. Then that just increases my point. None of you wanted to come get me, which is fine. But don't start pretending to care and trying to stop me out of some, I don't know, fucked up sense of morality. If y'all wanted me alive,
Then we would have
Wouldn't have been
saved
back
you
there.
when we saw you floating above a pool of dangerous little things. Which
Oh,
we
yeah?
did.
I didn't ask you to.
Come on, you would
You
have
didn't
liked
need to.
just-
We saw you were in trouble and decided to help you.
You decided to help me because it was convenient. Had you never run into me again, none of you would have thought twice. And none
Well,
of
I
you would
would
have
have just
cared.
assumed that you must have been safe sitting back at the clearing.
Please, nobody's safe in this fucking dimension.
Well, I mean, Baka took a long-ass nap here for quite a while and was pretty safe, so I could assume that the area back there was safe. Don't know what happened to you, but
Well,
it
you
brought
know what they
here.
say about assumptions, Nair. They make an ass out of you and me.
Yeah, well, take that me part to heart.
Baka's gonna finally realize what
I have. So I'm gonna go. And none of you are gonna have to deal with me anymore.
Where are you gonna go?
I don't know. Go talk to Steve, I guess, until I finally die of starvation.
You can't even talk
Steve
to
would probably
You'll just be
feed
talking
you.
to a creature that might understand you that you won't be able to understand.
So not that much different from the rest of this then.
Well, there's all these portals here. Why don't you take your pick and get out of here then?
There's a door right over there.
And
I know that one
that's
leads
just gonna
back.
take you back out.
Great.
Somewhere where there's nothing.
So?
Are you
Tyler,
just gonna walk around aimlessly?
What?
Do you have a problem with that?
Groovy left.
Oh,
I had
we're
to
seeming-
make it join back.
It seems like we're down somebody the moment you leave, and, well, we have more important things to do. Do you really want to stay here and waste your time doing nothing?
The only thing I'm good at is wasting time there. You want to lecture me? By all means. But you know what? Like I told Rusty, Reggie's right. My sister's right. The world has no place for a murderous little heretic like me.
Well, now
So
I
if
think
you'll
Yeah,
you're,
well, there's
uh,
more than one world.
I
Here's
think
in
you're
our world doesn't
twisting
have a place
words
for you.
here.
We have tons of other worlds to go.
Wasn't meant to be an exact quote of you, soldier boy.
anyway.
Baka's gonna perk up with
While
the word
you're hold
heretic.
on,
No.
while you're all in the middle of this, Emery finally gets himself up and wipes himself off a little, and he sees the other man that you brought down lying on the ground at your feet, and he just rushes over to him, and he's patting the man on the face, going like, Ian, wake up. Are you all right? Where the fuck did she take you? Where the fuck did she take us?
Friend of yours.
And this is all like while you're fighting.
Yeah. I feel like we have other things to worry about. Tyler,
Once you get to this break, he looks up at you, Cyrus. You would really throw away the entirety of your dimension because your friends or your acquaintances don't care enough about you.
I do not need this lecture a second fucking
This isn't a lecture. This is
Baka- Wait,
you would rather go die and let everyone else die.
I got news for
Because
you.
some assholes you just met were surprise assholes.
I do not think this is helping.
You're right. And you know
Baka's
what? Maybe I
gonna-
don't feel bad about assholes dying.
Baka's gonna
And I got
roar and
news for
say,
you. I'm not the lynch.
You're talking about
"Care
me
about the
dying.
forward scout."
Yeah, and
Good.
guess what? I ain't the linchpin here. You four will get... No, six. There's six of you now. You will all get along just fine without what was it, Reggie? The piss-covered idiot? Something to that effect, right?
I think
Now, if you'll excuse me.
I believe Tyler's been trying to speak.
Go ahead,
Oh.
Tyler.
Baka roars. It's like, who doesn't care about the forward scout? He's gonna like stomp over to him. And give just like, put a hand on his shoulder. He's like, who? Which one of you dares?
That's very nice, Grandpa.
Who let the old man off his medicine?
I don't think he has any medicine.
You should probably be on some. I don't know, get him some of those cherry-scented leaves or whatever.
Why do you care? You're just leaving.
Well, I'm trying to, but there is now a giant hand on my shoulder.
All right. Reginald's gonna walk up to you, Cyrus, and he's just gonna say, "Let's take a walk. Just you and me."
Oh, you want to stab me over there instead? Fine, let's get this over with.
Well, for somebody who is complaining about me being a vindictive asshole, you are certainly taking a page out of my book.
Look, I never said what I was doing was right. You and me have our problems. If the robot managed to convince you to get back into this for whatever reason, to drown your sorrows, you found your moral compass, or maybe there's some hot piece of ass waiting for you on the other fucking side, great.
He's just gonna kind of like look at fucking Rust Bucket and just go, I don't think Rusty has a very good figure.
Not what I meant.
No, I have
Look, you want to say something, say it here. You want to insult me some more, say it right here. You've never been shy about it before.
Like I said, let's walk.
Well, you're gonna have to get Gramps to let go of me then.
Gramps will let go.
So we'll just kind of walk back towards the steps.
He's fully supportive of one-on-one fighting to solve problems.
Okay.
Look, you are
Honorable
right.
duel of honor.
Do of honor.
You are right. There is nothing for me. There's no one waiting for me, and it sounds to me like you're roughly in the same boat. We don't like each other, and that's very apparent. But need you be?
Correction, nobody likes me. Why do you think I hunt alone?
Okay. Well, you can certainly change that.
I tried. Despite your perception of me, I was not actively trying to be an asshole when we all first met. I was twitchy. Always have been. It's a problem I've had since I was a little kid. But I wasn't being an asshole. But you know what? I've had enough. Reggie, I've had enough of being shunned, pushed, insulted. Like you said, maybe the world's just better off without me. And I mean, you said that about yourself, so now I'm saying it about myself.
Trust me, I understand the sentiment.
Great. So go tell your new soldiers
They're
that
not.
you'll all march in line and go slay the queen, and that dirty old monster hunter is off talking with Steve until something else kills him.
Right. So you're telling me that you want to prove me, this apparent sister of yours, correct?
I think you've all proven yourselves correct. Maybe I just didn't see.
You reminded me of something. Not exactly personality-wise, but... Did I tell you the story of how I lost my arm?
No. The only one telling stories is Grandpa.
I'm sorry. It's just, Reggie is literally just copying what Rusty did to get through to him.
Yeah,
Gotta learn somewhere.
Yep. I lost my arm to a ballista, believe it or not. Yeah, I know. Thing should have killed me. It didn't. I lost my arm. Sick luck keeps keeping me alive. And trust me, I've been trying to not, but still here. When you hop down from the tree, and you
I'm
said,
sorry, my phone did something stupid. What's going on?
You're
it's
fine.
just me and Cyrus talking. When you hopped down from the tree and you asked me to run you through, I couldn't do it. And I'll be straight honest with you. Unless you and I were to fight in honorable one-on-one combat, I don't think I could kill you either. I did a lot of bad things. There was a little girl. I was just taking orders, but it was an excuse. At least that's what I told myself. Orders. You reminded me of that little girl. And I think there's a lot of other people out there like her. And maybe not for me, maybe not for you, but maybe we should do it for the people who are better than us. Because, hey, maybe you and I will never get to be better people. But do you want to take that chance from thousands, hundreds of thousands of other people?
Again. First off, I did, unlike you, spend most of my career, if you can call it that, trying to help people. I killed monsters for a living. Monsters that would happily raise towns and eat little kids who wandered into the forest.
Well, I think you missed one.
Oh, I missed plenty.
Reginald just kind of looks to you, then looks at himself.
There's no fucking end to him. But you know what? Maybe that's the point. There is no end to them. And like I told Mr. Dimensional, I'm not the linchpin here. You will get along just fine without me.
Can Baka hear this?
I think they specifically went out of earshot.
You walk away.
They went
Yeah.
over by the stairs. You're back, I think, by
Who-
Emery and
That's Matt. He's
Yeah,
having
okay.
Discord trouble.
Okay. No, and you do share a point, but I mean,
Oh, and unlike you, you won't find me again because I am not afraid to hang myself.
it's your life to do with as you please, and I'm not going to try to stop you.
No. The only reason I'm alive right now is not because of anyone's generosity. It's because whatever fucking grabbed me decided to keep me alive. Had that thing killed me back there, that would have been it. So I don't know where Nair gets off trying to be like, oh, we saved your life. They left me to die. You all left me to die. And you know what? That's your decision to make. I haven't exactly been pleasant these last couple of days.
Well, it was also
You and I have been putting each other in a worse mood ever since we got into this place.
It was also your decision to stay there.
Yes, it was. I'm not blaming anybody, but what I don't like is that suddenly people are saying, oh no, you need to live, you need to live. Really?
Well-
Because I could have died back there.
That's
But that didn't seem to bother anyone then, so why is it bothering them now? Why start caring when I reappear in front of you?
What, do you want me to say you're right so you can just walk off and hang yourself? Because that's the easy thing to do.
You do what you want.
Well, what I want.
You can say I'm right, you can say I'm wrong, you can call me an idiot and punch me in the face.
Oh, you deserve it.
Yeah, probably.
come in.
I've been trying to be nice. I've been trying to be me. But the world doesn't want me. And I'm sick and tired. So very tired of fighting for a world that doesn't want me.
You're talking to a raid captain for a kingdom that lost. I thought I was wanted. Then the kingdom fell apart. People were undercut, thrown aside, given up for political favor. I was perhaps one of those people.
I need you to.
You think I've just been wandering around because I think it's fun? No. I'm wandering around to avoid a bunch of people that want me dead. But I often question, why are you doing that? What's the point? And oftentimes I don't know. Oftentimes there is no point to anything. Being alive, living, all of this, saving the dimension. Probably not much point to it either. In fact, if you want to get really philosophical, it's probably all pointless at the end of the day. But I think you have to make a point out of all the pointlessness. I'm not very philosophical. If
You know, I tried to make a point once. And then some guy said, there's a burn on my hand.
Oh,
And everything just fell apart.
well, that was merely just me taking a note. It wasn't meant to be offensive.
Well,
I just didn't realize it.
good for you. You realized it. Can I go now?
I mean, if you absolutely want to, no one's going to stop you.
You're not exactly making a compelling argument.
I can't,
You're trying. Bless your soul.
I can't compel somebody who doesn't want to listen. I can't convince somebody who doesn't want to be convinced. I have no magic. I can't change your mind because I snap my fingers.
Even that wouldn't really be changing mind. It would be a replacement of... It's not important.
But point is, Say hi to Steve, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
And Reginald will walk back over to the party.
Cyrus, are you leaving?
I'm going to spend maybe a minute hovering near the exit.
Baka's staring at you, by the way.
Oof.
He's like actually got like a semi-serious stare on him.
Well, I hope
I'm going to
Reginald-
spend a point to wild shape into a brown bear. I'm standing in the doorway and I'm going to block you from leaving, Cyrus. Hold on a moment.
Reginald's just gonna stand there and say, "Yeah, I don't really look. I don't speak for them. That's their choice, not mine."
Look, I don't know what the point of all of this is. Y'all are making a point that me wasting my time wandering around is wasting time and not saving the world. So aren't you all wasting just as much time trying to stop me? You've got two
You've
more
already
fresh
been
faces
roped
right
into this.
there.
You don't have a choice. You're helping us.
I can't understand a word. Oh, no, you can speak telepathically.
Oof.
Well, no, that just makes it easier because then I can understand. Nair, buddy, pal, you cannot force me to do anything. Best you could do is injure me, and that's not going to make me help you.
If I need to, I'll knock you out.
Then how am I going to do anything but be dead weight? AKA.
We'll carry you until you eventually fall through and listen.
So you're going to carry me around until I do what you want. Oh, that sounds like a wonderful existence.
I do not think that would work, I say to Nair.
Well, we gotta figure something out.
So we can't intervene in a conversation we can't hear.
Oh, right. Sure.
Sorry, I'm currently trying to set something up so that I can actually focus and do something, and my phone's crap.
No, you're good.
No, you're fine.
It happens, man. Technology is a fickle mistress.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to put it on a cliffhanger and end it for the night.
I mean, it's
All
already
right.
9.
That's up to you.
There are things that are happening that I did not prepare for, and I would like to have something free for me to work off of.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
I mean, if need be, then that's fine.
You're gonna be the ninja?
But I'm not gonna be available next weekend.
That's fine.
Okay.
We can wait if we need to wait.
I was gonna say, like he turns into a bear to stop him, and then he doesn't, starts with an inspirational speech and then just T-poses.
Yeah, it's just.
You can't leave, T-pose.
You can't leave.
You cannot leave. You've been roped into this. We're all stuck here. This is
T-posing.
what we need to do,
Convincing. I'll do it.
and that's that.
Nair, I am more than willing to wait here if you are.
If that's what's gonna happen, then okay.
Look, you can either spend your time trying to stop me, or you can actually go save this place like you've been preaching to me about.
It's not gonna be easy to do it on our own. We need all the help we can get. There's more
You
at stake
just
here
got
than
two
your
more.
self-esteem and your problems. We have an entire dimension to save, and you're whining because Reginald hurt your feelings and we didn't care hard enough.
Oh, wow. Yes, insult me. That's a compelling argument there, buddy. Can I go now?
Well, trying to actually help you doesn't seem to do much either. What do you want us
Trying
to
to
do?
actually help me? You left me for dead and then insulted me when I got back.
Okay, so while you guys are having this argument, Emery goes to attempt to pick up Ian and drag him over by the portals. He is done trying to have any kind of conversation with you guys. And as he does, how many? Why do I? Okay. two very large tentacles, of which you recognize one of them, Cyrus, is the one you had stabbed because it still has the slash in it, appear from two random portals, and one of them takes hold of the guy Ian had been holding, Emery had been holding, so Ian. And you hear him go, "Oh, fucking not this again." And we'll end it there.
You beat me.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Alrighty.